Cool little trick if you're out and about, taking pictures of fauna or flowers or insects or something like that, and you've got your wide angle lens on. I suppose you could probably do this with a macro lens anyway, but have it on the middle focus point, steam him up, wipe the middle bit clear. See, steamed up, clear in the middle. Take a picture and have what you're focusing on in the middle of the frame. You can always crop it afterwards to change the position in the frame, but everything else looks out of focus. Pretty cool. Better still, if you've got an old UV filter that you can screw on the front, get a bit of Vaseline, wipe that around the edges and keep a little bit clear, and that can be your sharp point, and the Vaseline puts everything else out of focus. Looks pretty cool. If you're not using your histogram yet, it's your best friend. You can either use it when you're lining your shot up and you're setting your exposure, have it on in the corner. I'm sure on a Canon it's when you got your live view on, just keep pressing info and your histogram will come up somewhere on the screen on the back. Either use it when you're composing your shot, so you can move your shutter speed and you can see if there's anything too bright on the right or too dark on the left. If there is a big jump of bright on the right, it's normally your sky, so you can drop your graduated filter in to slow that down. Or take your shot and check your histogram after when you play back the picture on the back of your camera. You're better off though having your histogram on whilst you're composing your shot, because you can see in real time and the screens on the back of these cameras aren't always perfect. So histogram's your best friend. Just use it all the time. I couldn't live without my histogram. I could live without seeing a picture on the back of the screen, as long as my screen on the back of my camera shows the histogram. I'm all right. Remember, if you go out shooting and it's really cold, especially with winter coming now, so fingers crossed we get some crispy mornings. If you go out shooting and it's really cold and you're outside and you put all your camera gear back in your bag and you drive home, take your bag indoors, but don't open it yet. Let the bag get used to the inside temperature of your house. Because if you go in and your bag and your camera's all cold, and you get your camera out indoors when you've got your nice central heating on, you're cooking your soup and putting a brew on, you take a cold camera out, it's just going to get full of condensation. And you don't want condensation, because condensation means moisture, which you don't want inside your camera. Nightmare. In my last hints and tips video, I showed you quickly how I set up my tripod on uneven ground. Obviously, legs are going to have to come out at different lengths. That's just how I do it. And someone commented on the video, an Andy. Cheers for commenting, Andy. Brilliant. When you set up your tripod, you should extend your thickest legs first because of flexibility. Cool, completely agree with you, mate. If it's blowing a gale and it's that bloody windy and I need to worry about my legs that much, I won't be out taking pictures. I'm a fair weather photographer. But yeah, point well made. Always put your thickest legs out first, and if you need the height, then you put your thinner legs out. And you can splay your tripod legs even wider if needs be. But that was just a quick tip of how to quickly drop your tripod out without bending over and breaking your back, to flip the latches and all the clips shut. So yeah, cool. So cheers for that, Andy. It's always good to get a bit of feedback on the videos. Cool. Winter's coming now, so everything is bloody soaked. If you've got a spare bin bag, lob it in the bottom of your camera bag. So when you're out and about, if you need somewhere to put your camera bag, you can lob it on a bin bag. Or if you want to get down for a low shot, you can lie on a bin bag. Cool. Right, what is it? It is 5:45 and it is near on dark already. So that means winter's on the way. It means grey skies. It means miserable black yuck. But that's not all bad. What does winter mean? Winter means later sunrise. So it means you get to stay in bed a little bit longer. And it means earlier sunsets. You can go out, do a bit of photography, get some good sunset shots, then go back, drink some red wine, have some beers and carry on with your night. And dark, gloomy winter means brilliant black and white shots. In a couple of my videos, I've been diving around the coastline, which looks really dodgy, but I lived by the coast for a long time, so I know pretty much where's safe and where's not ish. So yeah, if you're taking pictures by the coast, be safe. Right, completely personal preference this one, but I find if you're doing long exposures, you know, when you want the misty water and the shooting by clouds all nice blurred, I think you're better off having something in the scene to anchor the viewer's eye to. If it's just a plain beach with rushing skies and rushing water and it just looks like one complete blur, it don't work for me. Unless you're going for something kind of quite arty, cool. But if you're, I think, yeah, if you're going for long exposures, have something in the scene to anchor the shot, like a fence post or a bench, a car, just some kind of static object. Personally, I think it works better. unless you're going for that arty look. Like I said earlier, winter's coming, so don't process all those raw files. Save a couple for the coming months, so if you can't be bothered to go out in the rain, sit in with a glass of wine or a cup of tea, do some editing. Sometimes when I'm out with the sprogs or the wife going for a walk, and I come to a new location that I haven't been to before, and I think, oh, it's got to be a good shot here somewhere, and you don't know whether it's going to be a sundown shot or a sunrise shot. The good thing with these iPhones is, you've always got your phone with you, they've got compasses on them. So you just bang that up, and wherever you are, you know if you're going to be in the position for a sundown or a sunrise. Brilliant. Good little tool that. Well worth remembering. Cool, cheers for watching. Hope there was some tips or tricks or some bits there or advice you can take away from that. Yeah, see you in the next video, which hopefully I'm going to be out, because it looks like my whole life is spent inside a van, which is not. I'm never in the van, I'm always outdoors. But yep, see you in the next video. Cool, cheers, bye. Cool little trick, and I'm not pulling your leg, for seeing contrast in a scene. If you close your right eye and squint your left eye, it helps you see the contrast more in a scene. Honestly, try it. Close your right eye, squint your left eye, it makes the blacks look blacker. Well, not necessarily the whites look whiter, but it helps, I think, anyway.